Hi, Scott Orlin with CINEMA-Magazin. The new film is called Our Friend, and we're here with our friend, Casey Affleck. Casey, congratulations. Obviously, this movie is based on a real story. How much of his interaction did you want to have? Did you want to steer clear of talking to the real guy?
Um, yeah, thanks, Scott. It's a good question because Matt Teague, who I play, was around quite a bit, and I think he was really invested in the movie. You know, he cared about it, but he cared about it in all the right ways. I don't think that he expected anybody to do an impersonation, to behave like him or like the other people that of his family. He knew that this was a movie that, you know, there's only so much you can expect from people, I never felt that he was critical. So I liked to interact with him. You know, he was funny and he gave me some good ideas, and it was good to have him around.
You know, you play this father in the movie, and you know you're a father in real life as well. How do you navigate through difficult situations? Because here you have to tell your daughter some information that I can't even fathom how a parent would articulate that. But there are just other things that are happening in the world. How comfortable are you in having these conversations?
They're never comfortable. Um, um, I wish they could all be avoided. On the other hand, I found that kids are much more resilient than you think, and that sometimes it's the fear of letting them down or breaking their heart can be much bigger and worse in your head than it's going to be in real life. And that I've found that my kids bolster me quite a bit, and they'll find the silver lining before I will in most cases. So I've gotten better at it, but the conversations that are had in this movie sometimes, it's just a parent's nightmare. But it's I think that what this movie shows you is that it really focuses on the silver lining, on the love and bonds that are formed, not on those that are lost.
I appreciate that you showcasing my profession as a journalist in this movie. And one of the things that it shows is at a moment's notice, you have to pick up and go somewhere else, which as an actor, you have to do.
Right.
How readily available or how quick can you get if you have to pick up and go? Are you a planner or are you just a spontaneous, okay, now I'm going to Madrid?
I'm a pick up and go. I mean, even if I know that I'm supposed to go somewhere in a month, I don't think about it or plan for it until the day before. It's driven some people crazy, but I guess I've gotten used to it, maybe like you, just out of necessity. Like that's the way to be. So, because if you're planning too much and you're a big traveler, then you're constantly planning and thinking about it, and you never get to be settled. So I like to stay put, and then when I have to go, I go.
This movie is called Our Friend. So I want to ask you about friendship. There's this precarious kind of scenario, the ledge we walk on of how much do we get into our friends' lives or how much we let people into our own lives. So how do you navigate friendships?
Kind of an open book. I mean, I want my friendships in my life. I want my friends in my life, and I would say that I am at one end of the spectrum where I overshare, or I'm that person. I call for advice. I offer help. I insist on helping people even when they tell me no sometimes. So if I make mistakes, it's in that department. I get a lot out of friendship. There's just life can be just too hard, man, if you're not gonna have a laugh about it with somebody.
Well, if I need to clean out my garage, I'll call him. Nice to know.
Well, now hang on there, Scott. Hey.
Casey Affleck, thank you so much. The movie is called Our Friend, and this is Scott. Till next time.